I'm now pro Jackpa as per run away from Nigeria as per. Hi guys, you're welcome back to my channel. I'm Inez Princess and you're welcome to today's video. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a get ready with me. I'm going to be getting my makeup done and just seeing you guys where I have been all this while. Let's get right into it. So it's been a long time I did my makeup and I haven't done a makeup on camera before, so this is going to be a learning curve of some sort. I've already done my skin prep. I have gone in with my moisturizers and the likes. First off, I think it's best to start from the part where, I don't know if you guys know, but I did my youth service in Ogun State, Abeokuta to be precise. That's where my PPA was, and after my youth service I got retained and kind of decided to stay there for a while to figure out what I wanted. So that was what I did. Living alone is, I've always looked forward to it. Funny enough, I looked forward to staying alone, but it wasn't something that I thought was going to overwhelm me, and that's literally what it was. And for some reason I thought living alone I was going to do so much, and you know, like the whole fantasy of being alone, being by yourself, you have the rules to yourself, you make your rules and all of those things. I thought I was going to be going overboard with all of that, but that wasn't the case. Quite frankly, I was home most of the time because I was just a homebody, and that was what I did most part of my service here. It was just work or PPA back to the house. I hated the stress of being outside, like people overwhelm me, so to say. So I was home most part of my youth service, and I didn't do all those busybody going up and down, discovering friends, meeting people. I don't know, I just thought I was going to do that, but I didn't. So fast forward to getting a job or being retained at my PPA. I now stayed and kind of explored the whole 9 to 5 thing whilst still living alone and shuttling to Lagos, I think, for weekends. What was that like? That was something that I thought I was going to maintain for a long time. That is the whole staying on my own and getting to come home once in a while. Quite frankly, I enjoyed the privacy that gave me and I loved it. Just having to figure out things on your own, but I think the downside of it was the loneliness. I didn't expect to be that lonely. Like, that one caught me off guard. I didn't expect to be that lonely. If it wasn't work or it wasn't church or something, going to the market to get something, I was inside my house because I don't want stress from anybody and all of that. So fast forward to this year February, I moved back home, quit the job at Abeokuta and moved back home with my parents. I got another job and I work remotely. So I moved back home and kind of literally took a break because it was so overwhelming. And to say the least, I was trying to adjust to my new job because for some reason I thought working remotely was going to give you plenty of time in your hands, but I wasn't managing that properly. So I needed time to adjust, get something settled in terms of working schedule, in terms of arranging my luggages and all of those things. So it took me a whole while to settle down. Then my birthday came and went like that because I thought I was going to do something like big in terms of even vlogging the whole birthday experience, but nope, I didn't do that. I went to church. It was February 12th. I went to church, came back, and just a little family thingy, and that was it. But I thank God I was with my family because it wasn't a day I wanted to spend all alone. And that. Then Nigerian elections. You guys, being a Nigerian is a full-time job. Like, you're supposed to be getting paid for, once they just say, what's your nationality, where are you from? I just say Nigeria. Everybody is supposed to pay you a certain amount of money or of privilege or something, because this country can really make you go nuts, like lose it. This 2023 election was my first time voting. I did the whole process of registration and getting my PVC and all of the whole things, and Nigeria just finds a way to take from you, to take your energy, to take your like everything. Being a young person in this country can be so exhausting. So Nigeria really did that this 2023 election. I thought it was going to be different. I thought better candidates was what we needed. I thought better candidates was what we needed as a nation. So I went out to get the PVC done and every other thing required to be part of the registered voters and accredited and all of those things. And come election day, February, presidential election and House of Reps election day, it was crazy. Like, it was really crazy how everything turned around in certain what do they call it, certain polling units. Everything went haywire when the opposition party just wanted it to be business as usual. How do you want to keep recycling the same set of people, the same, like, we don't have ambition as a people anymore. We just want, I couldn't even understand what it was at that point, because it was just crazy all around. My experience as a first time voter wasn't palatable. It wasn't interesting. Nothing was giving anything to me, because I was drained that day. I finished voting and my polling unit was peaceful. All around. We voted, we counted, and we voted. Then I went back for the counting because we rounded up before 2:30 and they insisted we wait till 2:30 before the counting began. So that's what happened. We waited till 2:30 and began counting. After the votes were counted, we waited for them to upload it. Uploading wasn't a struggle at my own polling unit, so the results got uploaded. Fast forward to people waiting for election results to be announced. First off, in this 2023, why are we still moving? I have a lot of questions. Why are we moving ballots? Why are we using puff container as ballot paper, as ballot boxes? Like, if you see the huge amount of money INEC budgeted for this election, you won't expect that anything will go wrong. First of all, on that election day, I left the house like 8:30, and they said it was supposed to start, like, accreditation process was supposed to start, I think 8 o'clock or something, and voting was supposed to end at 2:30. First of all, we got there. I got there with my sister around 8:30, and no electoral official was there. Nobody was there, and they got there eventually by like 11 or past 10:30 ish, and did everything shabbily and eventually got ready for that voting. Then why is it that in 2023 they are still moving ballot boxes and ballot papers and doing the whole, I thought the beavers thing was going to reduce or was going to end this whole issue of needing to travel by road with election results. I thought that was the whole point. I thought, little did we know that INEC had better things or other plans in store for us. So they still moved the ballot boxes and results, moved them to collation centers, and magic happened. Like, people that screenshotted their electoral results in their polling units started seeing different things on their in fact, some people results up till today were not uploaded. So now I'm still going in with an eyeshadow to kind of get some depth in my eyes. So fast forward, INEC took their sweet time to get things done, and the violence I got to see some people post and say certain things that got me really worried. I thought we were better than our parents in terms of the whole tribal sentiments here and there. I thought it was going to be different with our generation because we are new, we are different, we are more educated, we are more exposed, so to say. But nope, it wasn't the case. In fact, I think we are worse than our parents. The whole process got crazier by the second, because if you are from a certain tribe, you get lashed out. If they discover you are from a certain tribe, you can't vote. They don't trust that you are going to vote for the party they want to vote. So thugs took over the whole thing. And I'm now here to say, why did we bother? Why did you want an election to hold in the first place, since you knew what you had planned all along? Like, is this how we have become as a people, to just take certain bullshit? And they know that Nigerians have heard enough of it. So the voter turnout this time, the registered voters, everything was so promising. I for one did think that it was going to be different, but nope. They said, take that your fairy tale dream elsewhere. It's not in Nigeria. And the people that support these people, this opposition party, the ruling party, so to say, see nothing wrong with this level of thuggery. On election day, the amount of people that were injured, it was just from one story to another, It was just so crazy, all round, and sadly there was nothing that could be done about it. So they still had their way. INEC announced results for the presidential election, despite people saying that it was wrong. They announced their results, went to collation centers, did every rubbish they could do, manipulated the results, and people got so discouraged. Like, I felt so silly for even waiting to count my vote and do all of those things. But as a first-time voter, I was optimistic for the first time on the whole electoral process that it was going to be fair. INEC at least promised us that when they went to do all their conferences and what have you. But it wasn't. Would I vote again? I probably will not, because prior to all of this, even my friends will attest to that, I wasn't a Japa pro in terms of advocating for it, in terms of wanting to leave Nigeria so quickly. But if you speak to some of my friends, they'll say, oh, Princess has changed her mind. Like, I wasn't, so to say, a hater of the whole Japa process or anything, but it was just, nowhere is like home. That was something that was always on my mind. Even if you go and build a fortune outside of Nigeria is still home. I don't know how else to explain that, but that was something that was in my head ringing, basically. But in any case, I'm now pro Japa as per run away from Nigeria, as per this country. Nah, it's not it anymore. I'm going in with my Oriflame foundation. I'm almost out, but it's one of my best foundations. Now, adjusting back home was a struggle with the job and everything. So, like, I needed time off to figure out what I wanted to do and really prepare myself for everything basically. So we kept working. I never knew, like, people that have remote jobs, tell me how you manage your time, because before you say jack, the day has started and the weekends have become so short, and the whole naira scarcity. Like, Nigeria is really a crazy place to be in. If you're who even has it easy? Is it 9 to 5 people that go to work every day with the naira scarcity, or people that have businesses, that's entrepreneurs? So who really has it easy this time? Nobody. Nigeria just tries to frustrate you every now and then. Well, I'm back here and we are pushing the brand, pushing the business, pushing everything we can push. God has really been faithful and we thank God for all of it. Career wise, we are moving ourselves. Like, I started a career for myself in digital marketing. I'm so passionate about digital marketing that I took certification courses. I did the whole shebang, getting certificates and reading my ass off to. I studied computer science, and for the love of God, after school I was confused for a while because I didn't know what I wanted to really focus on. But slowly and surely, I got into digital marketing, and it feels like the best thing I could have done for myself because I love it. I love what I do. I don't know what else I could have asked for. So we're getting the bag. We're getting the bag. You guys, it's been a long time I did make up for myself. So I'm really glad it's coming together. Or it looks so. And prior to all of this, Abiokata showed me Shegisha because my skin was not having their water. In fact, my mother would tell you straight up that Abiokata doesn't have water. I hope I'm not just smudging my microphone in all of this talk. My mom would tell you straight up that Abiokata doesn't have water, so I was struggling with heavy breakouts part-time. I have an oily, acne-prone skin. Yes, I agree to that. But the whole water situation wasn't helping matters. Every product I was using was not giving me what I wanted and all of that. So moving back home, I think the first thing that got revived was my skin. Like, everything got back, and I'm so happy for that. I am so happy for that. I would be going in now with a concealer to highlight my face. So, like, the bottom line in all of this is I'm back on YouTube. I'm back. I'm going to try my possible best to create content and be here. Please, I need serious advice on the whole remote job thingy. Like, what do you guys think? How do you stay focused and have time for yourself in all of it? Like, don't get carried away with the whole working thing and not be able to achieve much for yourself. Like, personally, getting so exhausted daily. Like, is this kind of thing you manage to get some few hours of rest before the next day, and you get to work the next day and kind of lose your whole strength in the bid to deliver on all your deliverables? So how do you keep calm? How do you have time for yourself and everything else that has to do with you? Because now it's not just you, it's home. It's the fact that I'm home, and every other thing I still have to answer as a daughter, as an adult in the house. I still have several things that require my attention. So how do I remain sane, so to say? How do I remain sane? How do I deliver on everything that needs my attention? Because it's a whole lot. It's really a whole lot to think about, if we are being honest. So I need your help. Write in the comment section. Tell me something that I'm trying to manage my time very well. So what do you think I should do? And I still want to have time to hang out. I think that's basically what I'm asking you guys. I work Mondays to Friday, and I think I start 10, yeah, about 10 a.m. till about 4:30. So how do, and add the whole Lagos life thing in it. So even if you want to go out, how do you do that when you are closing at 4:30 already? Just let me know what you think, and I'll be sure to adopt those, cause a girl needs to have a life outside work. For the most part of me, yeah, I think the whole moving back home, I saw it as, yeah, for the first few weeks home, I saw it as a really serious setback, because like Nigerian thingy and how fast people are moving now, you just think you need to have this, you need to have that, you need to do this, you need to do that, and moving back to your parents' house is not the way to do that. In fact, some of my friends, not friends, I'm careful with that word, some of my acquaintances or people that I talk to would still tell you that, oh, you shouldn't have moved back, you shouldn't have done this, you shouldn't have done that. Why must we put certain pressure on ourselves? It's not like our parents sent us out of the house. Like, different things took us out of the house. I'm going in now with my Sacha Buttercup powder to bake. It's not like our parents sent us out of the house, and the world is happening so fast now that at certain age you are expected to have certain things, you're expected to do this, you're expected to do that. You're like, we really want to kill ourselves and all of those things. So I was really beating myself up about coming back home. I was, in fact, if I could have my way, I didn't want to move back home. I wanted to do something else, as in move elsewhere, that get my own place and all. But my dad is this kind of person, like, he's always been vocal about telling us that he's not, yes, we should work and get our money, but we are still his children. So that kind of stuck with me and helped me through some of the whole thing, because I was about losing my mind, so to say. And I thank God for like really supportive parents. Like, they're not sending us out of their house, but at the same time we're getting our money, doing our businesses and the whole thing. So I'm really thankful to God for that, and everything around me like is flourishing, and I'm so happy about that. Nigeria can drain you. Now, yesterday was the governorship election, and it was the whole toggery and everything repeated. Like, they did not even send you people, they did not send you, like, they don't care what you think. Prior to the election, days before the election, they were going around places doing things that ordinarily this is your job, but you abandoned it. If you have done well in the 4 years, there's no difficulty in you getting re-elected, is it not? But no, you leave it and don't do your job, then days to election you expect that your running helter-skelter will save you. Then if that is still not enough, on election day you resort to violence, because I mean, violence seems to be the answer to all of the opposition parties' problem. Well, it was something to see. Then the whole tribal thing, like, I'm not going to lie, that one was just weird on all faces. It was just weird. Lagos is our own, Lagos is this, Lagos is that. Some people are not considered real Lagosians because they are not from Lagos. I don't know, some really 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 funny things that people were saying. Then I think the most interesting part of it was seeing even people that are from Lagos denied voting, or people that don't look a certain way denied their rights because they look like a certain tribe. That was so interesting to see. Like, straight up, straight up, CCME was denied voting that she wasn't looking Yoruba. Certain APC supporters as well were denied voting because they don't look like Yorubas. It's really great. Like, I think when this country gets to a point where we drive everybody mad, that's when everybody will be happy, because I don't know what we are trying to achieve with the whole craziness here and there. But I thank God, like I'm really happy the whole election is over. Like, it's over. Everybody face their businesses, because I don't know what we are trying to achieve anymore. Like, it's really annoying, and you'll be fine. Last you will be fine. I'm trying to round up this quickly because the time is the time is already like really fast spent, and I keep beating around the bush. Anyways, you guys, I am back. Leave in the comment section whatever video you want me to do. Whatever video it is you want me to do, just leave me some suggestions in the comment section. Do not forget to tell me how to give me tips and tricks on how to manage my time with the new job and everything else. And just tell me, how was the election in your area? Were you able to vote? Did you register to vote? Would you still be voting ever? Like, all the juice. Tell me, and I'll be sure to have a conversation with you in the comment section as well. I'm trying to quickly round up this makeup cause it's taking so long. It's been a long while. I did a full bit. I didn't even think I was going to do a full bit when I started out. I thought it was just going to be like a foundation routine, but voila, the brushes had other plans, and I'm here for it. Overall, I don't regret moving back home. I'm thankful, because business-wise, Abeokuta wasn't giving so much. Like, that place is such a dead place, like a dead zone. So I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful for being back home with my family. But I don't know, the kind of anxiety that holds me sometimes in terms of going out. Like, once I just hear going out, my whole body moves to another wavelength. Stresses me out unnecessarily. Now, you know that thing where you have your makeup looking at you, but you are looking for things? That's what's happening to me now. Because tell me why I can't find my mascara. Be like, wearing this makeup, yo. Be right back. This is the final look, guys. You can get this hair from Princey Haven. That's my hair page. So just the link to the hair will be in the bio. Just send a DM or follow the link to shop for yours. Thank you guys for watching today's video, and let me know what you think about everything I said. I know my thoughts were a bit all over the place, but let me know what you think in the comment section, and do drop a piece of advice for me on how you think I should go about the whole remote job thingy and having time for myself. For some reason, I'm feeling so pain because I just makeup, cause it's been a long time I beat my face, and makeup did turn out good, and I'm so loving it. I'm so loving it. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Yeah, subscribe if you're not subscribed yet. You can't be on our channel and still not be subscribed now. Like, you guys, you know how we do it. Click the like button, click the subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.